Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. Today we're working on our St. Patty's Boutonniere. I don't know if the rest of you are like me, but St. Patrick's Day always kind of sneaks up on me and I never have anything green to wear and I go out and I'm just not always prepared. So we're going to make these little boutonnieres. They're great for you to wear out, but they're also really fun if you want to make them for the office or for a party, just things like that. And they're real inexpensive. I went to the Dollar Tree, but a lot of the stores have them, and there was 12 in the package that I picked up for $1, 6 of the glitter and 6 of the plain. And so the first thing I did was I took one of each, and I actually even took just the top of my package to make my pattern, and I'm going to cut a heart, so I fold it in half. And what we're going to actually do is make our second shamrock smaller than our first one. And I need to adjust just a little bit there on the sides. I've got it just a little bit too big, so I'm just cutting this heart down smaller. That's all we're doing. I tried to draw it on by hand and it just didn't work real well, so I thought this would just be faster. So there we go. And if you're doing your St. Patty's Day this direction, you want to flip it over and do the drawing on the back. So where we're going to cut it. So I'm just going to trace it on with a pencil or whatever kind of shows through. And I'm just going to bring that in, make all of that smaller. Just making a smaller shamrock is what we're up to. So I'm going to bring these together, and then I'm also going to draw on the stem just a little bit smaller than the one we have. So this will show outside of our glitter parts. We can see the glitter part. So we're just going to cut this out really quick here. So I went ahead and got him cut out. Now I'm just going to put some tacky glue on and glue the two together. Remember not to use your hot glue. This is foam and you don't want to melt it. So that's the reasoning behind it. Just going to set that right in there. And you can spend more time if you want to, but remember we're going to cover a lot of it up with the ribbon, so don't worry about it too much. Just try not to get that glue on that top layer. And I'm going to take my pin and I'm going to poke a hole right where this pin is going to go. And the pin is so you can wear it. And it's the kind that you can sew stuff on the top of. I'll have to think of the correct name. And I'm going to do a little bow. And I'm going to have my wire. And we're going to twist it and make a loop. And we want this pretty small. And twist it and make a loop because we don't want to cover up our shamrock the whole way. So we're going to do 3 loops on each side. And after each loop, you're twisting each time. And we are done. So I'm going to see which direction that is going and then cut the other one the other direction. And this is just a shamrock ribbon I found. I believe I picked it up at Walmart or Joann's or somewhere like that that has their seasonal stuff on sale. And I'm just using craft wire. And in this case, the smaller wire is easier than the bigger wire because you can get it bent nice and tight. And try and just keep your loops all the same length. Have those tails coming out. And I'm going to stick the wire through the hole that we punched with the pin earlier. And you actually wouldn't even, you could poke it straight through with the wire itself if you wanted to. I'm going to pull that nice and tight. And then we're actually going to stick our pin right on it. Now, I always like my pin to go from this side to that side, so make sure you think about how that is going on. And I'm going to put it through the two farthest holes right there. Make sure you can see those. And then we've got that wire on. And we're just going to twist these nice and tight now that we've got that together. Remember, the reason we're not hot gluing this on is we would melt our foam. We're going to twist that nice and tight. And then once that's tight, I'm just going to clip off the remainder of the wire. And I'm going to push and tuck that wire down in so it's out of the way. You can get your pin on and off. Nice and easy, and close that. So we've got our little bow. And then I also like just a little bit of sparkle. So I have a little bit of tulle I had from a leftover project. Not very much at all, just a little circle. And just a tad bit more of my wire, not much. We're going to gather that all up. And tie that off again. And we just want that tight enough. We're going to stick this in at the top. We're not even going to do him very much. He's just enough to hold him in there. This is one part you could hot glue in if you wanted to, because you're going to be doing it onto the ribbon. My tacky glue is just Aleene's Tacky Glue, craft glue. So we're just going to give it that added sparkle. If you wanted to put some gold curly cues or something else like that in there, feel free to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just finish this off by putting these little guys around. And on this one, I wanted to use gold with puffy pink glitter. Let's see if I've got him clear enough that he can do that. And I'm just going to do these on the very edges. And I just wanted to kind of bring the gold into this project. If you had time and you wanted to do this before you added the bow, you could do that too. But once I've got the bow, I'm not going to touch it again for a while, so I don't think it should mess that up. And then that really completes it and gives it that kind of St. Patty's Day feel. Isn't that really fast and simple? Now you're all ready to go. Your pin's already on even. Just leave that glue if you put the puffy glitter paint on there. Let that dry for a while until that's nice and dry. And if you enjoyed that, come on over to my new Miriam Joy's Waxy Crafty Corner on Facebook. We're putting all of these up with pictures as I'm doing them, and also videos to show you how to make all of these wonderful projects. Thank you for joining me today. God bless.